Mean-Muggin with Chinny G. Hey, welcome everybody, welcome. Wow, man, what a week or so it's been. In the MMA world, we've seen a lot of weird shit going on from fans at Bama in Ireland, fans in the stands, throwing urine on fighters and whatnot. Wow, man, holy shit. A fighter in World Series of Fighting, continuing strikes after the fight. Man, what a week it's been. The Nick Diaz suspension, of course, big in the news all over the place. There's no difference up here in Canada. My God. What are you doing? Mean-Mugging MMA, I love it. So let's check this shit out, man. Well, exit that, shout out to Never Tap, MMA Madhouse. And the Global Combat Network for having faith in Chinny and carrying them, and let me be part of their team. Awesome stuff. Also, shout out to Scrap Soldier fight gear. Lots of champions wear Scrap Soldier fight gear, my friends. Great stuff. Give them a shout. You can find them on Facebook and on Twitter as well, I believe. Draco sports equipment. Awesome combat sports equipment, some of the best. You can get these gloves out of Draco, Diaz, Thai fighting gear, pads, gloves, clothing, blah blah blah. You can get it all. Check them out, Draco, man, friends. And also, shout out to MMA UK. Great source of MMA news, following the UFC and other organizations and promotions from across the pond. Very cool, very cool. All right, so let's move along here and let's get into the show, yo. I tell ya, Global Combat Network, these guys got a lot going on. You can find pre-streams there and live streams as well throughout the weekend and on most weekends. An archive of videos like you wouldn't believe, podcasts, the Rogue Show on Friday nights. Oh geez, I gotta start writing this shit down. But right now, I tell you what, they got a new podcast out, and that would be Inside the Asylum. Now, what an awesome radio show this is, my friends. You guys, or podcast, radio show, whatever you want to call it. These guys have hit it out of the park, man. Ryan Ventura, Waylon Thacker, HR Jimmy Baker, Carl Mortensen behind the scenes. Inside the Asylum, man. Last night they had Nate Corey on. What an epic episode, what an epic show. If you guys have not checked this out, jump on the Global Combat Network and check them out. You can find the link on my page. You can also find the link on MMA Madhouse. These guys hit it out of the park with this Nate Corey show interview last night. Very informative, gives you really good insight into who Nate Corey is and what kind of good man he is. I love this guy, man. Great radio show. Check him out, my friends. Don't be shy. Give him some support, give him some love. Hey. Mean-Mugging Inside the Asylum. I love you guys. Oh, you guys are awesome. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, let's get on with it. Steven Seagal. Okay, we're moving right along. Alright. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, alright. Check this out, man. Don't. Okay. So the Nick Diaz situation is blowing right up. Mean-Mugging the Nevada State Athletic Commission, NSAC. You guys are a bunch of bastards. Anyway, that's your Chinny's opinion. And I'll tell you what. Diaz handed a 5-year suspension, $165,000 fine. I tell you what, when you rape a guy of his career like that, you take away 5 years out of his career, and then you got the fucking balls to steal his fucking money from him? Fuck you, NSAC. You people are jerk-offs, motherfuckers. Chinny don't like you. Principles before personalities. And you people, the NSAC, have some fucking whack problems, man. That whole panel needs to be replaced. Every fucking one of them. The newest one, the ball player, whatever the fuck his name was. What a cocksucker this guy is. Chinny don't like this guy. And he was the guy that led the charge against Sundin, of course. Wow, man. I can't believe that they had the audacity to do this. And Dana White says, well, Nick doesn't necessarily play by the rules. Well, no, he doesn't. That's what makes him so attractive as an athlete, and why he's so polarizing and fun to watch, because he doesn't play by the rules. But I'll tell you what, man. A little bit of weed. I'm telling you, man, Chinny knows about weed, and I'm going to tell you straight up, man. There's nothing performance enhancing about it. Oh, it numbs the pain. Are you fucking stupid, man? I don't care if you're high on weed. Getting punched in the face is no fun. And chances are he's not fighting high inside the cage anyway. Because, you know, who wants to do that when you're stoned, right? Yeah. Mean-Muggin, yeah, nobody wants to do that when you're high. I'm going to get this. But anyway, carrying on. He's got an outpouring of support. And I'll tell you what, we even got an article up here in Canada out of the Toronto Sun. Let's see, Chinny can't see, so he's got to do this. And I'll tell you what, man, this is an awesome article. And that came out today at 4:30 p.m. our time. And Canadian trainer, promoter, and former fighter Jason Hite is leading the charge north of the border to support UFC bad boy Nick Diaz in the wake of his 5-year ban for marijuana use. Hite, who like Diaz has a prescription for medical marijuana, calls Diaz's punishment a tipping point. It's absolutely insane, Hite said from Victoria. With the support of Canadian marijuana advocates, Hite is calling for a boycott of all Nevada state athletic events until they drop the punishment and fine and allow an exemption for prescribed medical cannabis patients. Both Diaz and former middleweight champion Anderson Silva failed drug tests at UFC 183 on January 31st and were subsequently disciplined by the Nevada Commission, getting vastly different sanctions. The 40-year-old Silva, who tested positive for steroids and 2 other banned substances, was suspended for a year and fined $280,000, 30% of his fight purse and all of his win bonus. The 32-year-old Diaz, who did not disclose his marijuana use prior to the fight, was suspended 5 years and fined $165,000, 33% of his $500,000 purse. While it was Diaz's 3rd positive test for marijuana, many have objected to his being punished more severely for so-called social drug than his opponent, who was busted for a performance-enhancing substance. It's so unfair if one person tests for steroids that could actually really hurt a person, and the other person smokes a plant that makes them happy, and he gets suspended for 5 years, whereas the guy that could get someone hurt gets a slap on the wrist, said UFC bantamweight champion Rowdy Rousey. I mean, and this has gone huge, man. I mean, there's a pro-Diaz petition, a White House petition. Last I heard it had almost 50 or over 50,000, somewhere around there, blah, 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 signatures. They need 100,000 people. Get on this. Get your name on that petition. Chinny did, and you should too. Because what they're doing to Nick Diaz is bullshit, and it's really not very nice. It's wrong. Okay. Let's move right on here. Because I got some stuff to cover still. And Chris Cyborg is pissed off at the UFC because this is still around the Nick Diaz thing. Most of the show will be, and I'll tell you what, man. And she's got a point because at UFC 152, Belfort fought John Jones, as we all know. But what we didn't know until now, officially anybody know until now, was that Vitor tested positive for elevated testosterone levels. So, you know, doing the TRT thing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But he was still allowed to fight. And they swept it under the carpet, man. An email got mistakenly mailed to 29 people that weren't supposed to get it. And they tried to get it rescinded. You can't do that, it doesn't work like that. And now it's out. And we know officially that they swept it under the carpet and they let him fight. The double standards are amazing in the UFC, and this does nothing to help the brand at all, and it does nothing to help our sport that we love so much, our MMA as a whole. And Cyborg is right, man. There's a double standard here, and she's popping off now, and she's got some stuff to say about it, understandably so. Big Mean Mug to Cyborg, because, you know, Chinny kind of likes that. You're all right. And, you know, she's right, man. The double standard is whack, and you know, what are you gonna do? You know, Dana White wouldn't come to bat for Diaz. He hasn't yet, and Ronda Rousey did, no problem, man. I bet you Dana Bull shit his pants when she spouted that up at the presser. But anyway, let's move along here. Oh, shout out to my buddy Dave, the Caveman Rickles, who will be facing Michael Chandler at Bellator on Friday, November 6th on Spike at the Scottsdale Center in St. Louis. This is going to be a great fight. Chandler, you got a big problem on your hands, my friend, because I think Rickles is ever evolving. He's getting better and better, and I think Rickles is going to take you out. I think he's going to finish you, man. It could be a sub, it could be a TKO. But I think Chandler, tough guy that you are, and I like you, brother. I think your time has run its course, and this man is the man to watch. Dave Rickles, Chinny's got you back, brother. I know you got this one in the bag. Big Mean Mug to the team, man. Chinny loves you, man. Yeah, true stuff, man. Okay, we're gonna exit full screen now. Okay. If I can hit the button, there we go. All right, that's gonna be a great card, and I'm looking forward to that. Okay, cool. Tank Abbott, man. This comes to us from the MMA Underground. Tank Abbott apparently he'll fight Ronda Rousey. No chick could beat me. Now, first of all, no chick is kind of a sexist comment. He's old school, so maybe he can be forgiven for that, but in today's politically correct climate, that's a dumb thing to say. What's wrong with you, Tank? Okay. But it gets better, because he goes on to say, and back and forth, he goes on to say that I will fight any woman on this earth for free, Abbott says. If I win, which is going to happen, and you're going to get bashed up good, you have to make me a sandwich. If you win, I'll give you 100 grand. Now, first of all, I'm not sure you got 100 grand, Tank. I know you, I don't know, man. Maybe you do. Dude, really? You should be bashed up good? You want to beat up women? That's not cool, brother. Think before you talk, brother. Think before you talk. Okay. Nothing like ruining your legacy. That whatever you had left of one anyway. Okay, Diaz. Thanks Ronda Rousey for her support. Just trying to make ends meet after the match. Now Ronda Rousey, man, props to you, man. Stand up, man. You did it in a very public forum. You blasted the NSAC very well. And Chinny's got a big name up for Ronda Rousey. Good for you. Good for you, and good for standing up for your boy. That's awesome shit, man. Okay. And then we get this. This is awesome, man. You know what? I can't say I followed a lot of Floyd Mayweather. I know what goes on in the MMA forums and the banter back and forth between him and Rousey. But I'll tell you what, this was pretty cool. Give this a listen to, my friends. Chinny will turn it up a little bit so we know we can hear it. Okay, check it out.
Now, you hear about Nick Diaz? MMA fighter. He got suspended 5 years smoking weed.
Huh?
Yeah, but he had a 3-strike rule. He smoked weed a lot. And weed head, you know what I'm saying?
Man, let that man smoke weed and enjoy his life.
Hey, smoke. What he had for 5 years? Okay, that's it.
He got that
How do you feel about that, man? Come on.
You don't know shit about boxing. Watch our videos.
Alright, that was awesome. Floyd Mayweather Jr. A big Mean Mug for you, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Chinny loves it. That was awesome, brother. That was just fucking awesome. That was fucking great. And Nick Diaz, man, for the better part of what? It's been a long time. He's been fighting a long time. 14, 15 years, maybe I'm off, I don't know. But he's been around the game for a long fucking time. And I'll tell you what, man, he always brings it. The Silva fight was entertaining for the wrong reasons, but it was fun to, it was a spectacle, it was fun to watch. But this is why we love you, Nick. You know, doing this to the crowd. I think that was probably GSP you were doing that to, over the fence there. And man, this is why we love you, and this is why we need Diaz to stay in the game. People love him, whether they hate him or not. People love to hate him, and people that love him, and we will all pay to see him fight. Well, you know, be on the card, whatever. Well, you know what I mean. Big Mean-Muggin for Nick Diaz. Brother, we love you, and I hope this shit works itself out and we get to see you back in the cage in whatever promotion, sooner rather than later. Peace, my friends. Remember, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what color our skin is. It doesn't matter what our politics are. It doesn't matter what our religion is. What matters is that we are all people and we're all part of the human family. We are all one, my friends. Be good to one another. Peace.